Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're on Motogp 19 once again for another league race video here, and we are at Sachsenring for round 9 of our RL. So we go into turn 1 here on our fastest qualifying lap. So flicking it over through into turn 2, clipping the apex pretty nicely into mega corner, and we're actually red at the minute, so we're currently in P10, but we're going quicker than pole position. Obviously it was Jack with a 17.5, that's where I got the 50 from, I guess. I don't really know, that was a pretty bad butchering, but Dibby's had a crash, but as we go down in towards turn 7 here, let's see at the end of this sector if we're still underneath Jack's time. We're now 2/10 away from it as we go towards HC Bridge. I can't speak, apparently M and Cringy's fell off as well, so lots of crashes in this qualifying session so far. But as we come through turn 9, almost clipping the apex, missing it a bit, through turn 10, we're a little bit wide through turn 10, so it's probably going to compromise a run down the waterfall here. We're good towards the end of sector 3, how far are we off it? We're now 8/10 off Jack's time, so we've lost a massive amount of time in that section. Oh, someone came out of the pits in front of us there. That's unfortunate. We ran really wide through Saxon Curve, not that guy's fault of course, but a bit unfortunate. So we go towards Queckenberg now, hitting the brakes into Queckenberg. We've missed the apex a little bit on the power, running right out to the edge, well, not right out to the edge of the track actually, but towards the line. It's a 119.000 there, obviously, that's why we ended up. So we ended up in 9th position with that time. Jack retained his pole position with Dibby in 2nd, M and Cringy 3rd, 4th for Mikey, 5th for Neil, 6th for Tommy D, 7th for Gidsy, 8th for Greg, Snooker Greg. Obviously, as I said, myself in 9th, and Sinister Hybrid only 46 1/1000 of a second behind me in 10th place. But me and Hybrid are pretty far off the other guys, obviously 8/10 away from Greg there, so it's a bit disappointing. But on the grid now with Jack on pole. Obviously we've read out the whole grid, so you know where everybody is. But Jack is on pole once again. He's absolutely dominating this championship so far. Will anyone stop him this time? We are waiting for the lights to appear on the screen. The lights are on. The lights are now on as well. We're waiting for the lights to go out to start this German Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go, and someone's not moved to the line. I think it's Neil, so maybe Neil is disconnected there. We'll have to wait and see as we go towards turn 1. Yes, Neil has disconnected. We're going to the inside of Snooker Greg, up into 6th position there. A crash with Jack in front. He always takes out Cringy as well on the outside. Around the outside we go. Oh, bit of contact with one of the patroller spikes. I think it's Gidsy. Oh, I think that's Snooker Greg behind as well, looking for a way up the inside into a make a corner. Oh, wow, Gidsy dive bombs right up the inside. Well, he up the inside of us, and up the inside of us was also Greg there for a second, but Greg couldn't quite get it done. We couldn't quite get back at the inside of Gidsy, so we're down to 6th place again, once again. I just did it again twice, not really sure why. But through turn 6, down towards turn 7 on this opening lap. It's been absolutely chaotic so far. We have gained 3 positions, but one of them was Neil, of course. So we've actually overtaken 2 people, one Jack crashing and the other one Snooker Greg. A bit of a battle going on up ahead, but I think the Suzuki's gone wide. Yes, Tommy D. Tommy D's gone really wide. I think it's like Gidsy gets past Tommy D, and Tommy D's now on the totally wrong line for the waterfall. He's probably going to be really wide. Actually, he's not gone off too much. He's gone off a little bit, but I wouldn't give him a penalty for that. Obviously, he lost a lot of time himself. The break for the Saxon Curve. Around the outside goes Greg. On the inside of Tommy D as well. Is he going to get it done? Yes, he is. So 2 in 1. And round the outside there is brave enough, but splitting between 2 riders. That's a fantastic move from Greg. Now we're going on the inside of Tommy D. On the inside of Tommy D, so up into 6th place, Out the last corner we go on the power. Are we going to pull alongside him? We're pulling alongside Greg somehow, even though he's on the Ducati. Are we going to beat him into the braking zone? Into P5, he goes round the outside. Is he going to get it stopped? Not quite, a bit of contact. On the inside he goes. Gidsy's gone really wide as well. Gidsy's coming back to the race. Contact with Gidsy there. But up into 4th position. 4th place there. So actually an amazing stop. 5 places in 1 lap. You know, got to be pretty happy with that. On the inside of Omega though, went Snooker Greg for a second, but he couldn't quite get it done like he did on the previous lap. A crash for Gidsy as well. I think they came together on the exit of Omega, but we're now cutting onto lap 3, where it's now Jack behind us. Obviously Jack coming through the pack after that crash on the first lap. He's cutting his way through the pack pretty quickly. Did not take him long to get off the back of me through turn 7. Going towards turn 8, which is the corner I was really struggling with. Hitting the brakes there. Not too bad actually, we cut the apex, but apparently we've not carried quite as much speed as you can see with Jack. Jack up the inside he goes. Up the inside, we're trying to hold it round the outside though, we're still on the track somehow. Around the outside of Jack we go. We've actually held it around the outside, flicking it through, up, oh, contact with Jack. Flicking on the inside into the waterfall, there was contact there. He's got totally off the track. We've retained the 4th position somehow against the championship leader, so we are really holding him up here. He probably lost a good second or so from that, but as we go towards Queckenberg now, hitting the brakes for Queckenberg, we've gone in a bit wide, the rear stepped out a little bit, you saw up the inside goes Jack. Jack gets past us. On the exit, we're trying to get some slipstream, bit of contact with the back of his bike there. Just because we had the slipstream, of course, we caught up to him quite a bit. We're going to look up the inside into turn 1. Not quite Jack, but also our breakers there. But oh, there's a big black line. He's round wide, so he's pushing the front end of that bike quite a bit. But we aren't able to capitalise on that, unfortunately. So 5th place, we are still for now, as we're cutting onto the end. Well, halfway through lap 4, in the brakes through turn 8. Once again, we've got a bit wide this time. Oh, could be. Oh, the rear squirreling around, but up the inside goes Tommy D. Tommy D with beautiful drive up the inside through turn 10. Going to try and flip the bike over through into 11. Are we going to be able to capitalise on him? He's not made a mistake, but we know we were quicker than him in this section last time. So in the brakes for the Saxon curve. We gained a bit of time. He's gone a bit wide into the Saxon curve though. So we're going to gain even more time. We're going to have a look into Queckenberg surely. As we're looking, oh, he's broke really early for Queckenberg. We've gained so much on him. Look at us trying to go around the outside. Obviously not going to do it there on the power. Are we going to have a look into turn 1 sort of a bit like we did on Snooker Greg earlier? We're obviously a bit further behind. We've got some slipstream off Tommy D. Are we going to build that braking? We'll get into the braking zone. Oh, the inside we go. Yes, we are going for it. Oh, the inside. Better contact with him, pushing him wide. And we've lost the front. Down we've gone. Down we've gone from 6th place. But we've remounted in 6th place somehow. So that's pretty lucky. But I think it's our Gidsy behind us. So we've got to make sure that Gidsy does not capitalise on us. But that was the whole race, really. Nothing else happened. Jack obviously winning there. And we'll just include this a little bit to show how far Jack was in front. I was going through the waterfall by the time Jack crossed the line. That's how far he got in front of us after overtaking from lap 4. But yeah, I think Gidsy and Snooker Greg all crashed quite a few times at the back. There was someone else in that group as well. I think it was Hybrid. About the last corner we go, up towards the line. A pretty lonely P6 in the end, obviously because of all the crashes behind. Allowed people to drop back. So Jack Hammer won the race in the end. Cringy in 2nd, Dibby in 3rd, Mikey in 4th, 5th for Tommy D, myself in 6th, the last classified finisher because Gidsy in 7th and Sinister Hybrid in 8th were too far behind. And I think Greg, I think he might rage quit, because I think he could get knocked off. But in the championship, obviously, Jack romps away at the front. He's got a 48-point lead over Cringy in 2nd. Dibby is in 3rd. Tommy D in 4th. 5th for Mikey. Snooker gone 72 in 6th place there. Neil in 7th with 70. And myself in 8th with 68. So us 3 are separated by 4 points, sorry. And now 9th is Gidsy as well. So Gidsy moves up onto the first page. And that moves the Demons down to 11th. Because Stealing Set did try and attend the race, I think, but I think he disconnected in qualifying, maybe. Not 100% sure, but he got points, so he must have done. And so he stays 10th, but he loses a position and gains 1, but he stays in the same position. And then I think that's it, other than Hybrid in 16th. He's now only 1 point behind F1 fan. No one else on that page actually participated in the race. So, yeah, it was a bit of a shorter one. Apologies for that, and apologies for my commentary being a little bit all over the place. I just recorded this. It was a really good take, and I hadn't recorded it properly, so apologies for that. So I re-recorded it, so I was trying to sort of remember how I said things, and I think that's where I was messing up a little bit. So apologies for it being a little bit all over the place. But like I said, I hope you did enjoy that race. I'm sorry it was a little bit short. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video.